Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Millicent and this is my YouTube channel where I talk all things mom life, entrepreneurship, or rather let me say freelancing, and I do a few, maybe a lot of lifestyle vlogs as a stay-home mom. And I hope that you guys do enjoy the content that I put out. And if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing, and I hope that you guys watch this video until the end. On today's video, I just want to share my thoughts and my feelings. I'm feeling very stuck, very unmotivated, specifically in my career. And I just thought, let me share this. Maybe someone else is going through this, and you guys can maybe share with me how you guys moved away from the space that I'm in and how you got where you are now, or feeling better about the situation and all that. So let me just get right into it. I'm at a place where I am questioning whether I made the right choice. Firstly, by studying business communication, which is advertising slash PR, and it's not a scarce skill. Anyone literally can do it if they do put in the time to do their research. I feel like it's the skill or like a qualification that is not necessarily important. I don't know how to better put it. That's just how I feel. And I'm wondering if it was even a good choice to study something that is so easily accessible by everyone, meaning that anyone from any other discipline can get into that field, can get the job, instead of someone actually went to school for that specific discipline. I'm questioning if it was even a good idea to quit my internship when I did in 2018. Maybe I should have just stuck it out, developed a thick skin, and ignored the toxicity, the gender discrimination. Maybe I should have just ignored all those bad things and just focused on getting the job done and getting paid. I'm wondering if I'm good enough to be a freelancer. Should I be freelancing, or should I just start applying for jobs and just do the 9 to 5, where I just go to work, get the work done, get my paycheck? But the biggest challenge, or the biggest let me just say challenge, or the one thing that is constantly in my mind whenever I have these thoughts, is that I am a passion driven person. I cannot operate from a place of just do and get your check. I'm not the type of person. I want to do things that bring joy. I want to do things that make me feel fulfilled. I want to do things that make me feel like I am making a difference and that I can actually see a difference. I know it might be like a dangerous place to function from, but that's just how I'm built. I rejoice, or I recharge, and I get motivated when someone comes to me and they're like, hey Millicent, we worked on this project together, the results were amazing, and this, and like, I like it when there's change, when there's visible change, when someone else feels that the work that we've done together has changed their life, be it on a personal level or be it on a professional level. But if I'm not igniting a fire inside of somebody, I don't want to do that work. I just don't want to work on projects that don't give me anything besides money. Money is important, money is essential, everybody needs money, but at the end of the day, I don't want my motivation to be money. I don't want to have a fat bank balance but have an empty heart. So I just feel very stuck in terms of, I've been freelancing for the past almost 3 years, and I feel like, I know that I am not where I am supposed to be. So I'm gonna unpick it like this. When I started freelancing, it was a matter of, I just needed to put food on the table for myself and for my child. I needed to secure a safe and healthy living environment for me and my child. So when I got into it, it was not a matter of, I want to be self-employed and whatnot, I want to be in charge of my time. No, I just wanted something to give me money, and when that opportunity came, I took it. And then I started learning and I started enjoying it, and I started seeing that I can make money while being home. I can own my time and still be productive. I can still change lives. I can still meet great people while I'm working at home for myself, with clients, not for clients, but with clients rather, on their side. And I think in the first year it was on survival mode, so I didn't really think about the passion stuff and whatnot. Those things were put at the back because in that year 2019 I was really struggling financially, and the one thing that I had promised myself was that once I move out from my parents' house, I am not going back home. Going back home for me personally, it is not an option. Home for me is a trigger for a lot of things. Not to say that my parents are bad people or that we don't have a nice home. My parents have a nice home, we are well fed, everything is okay, but emotionally there's so much that has happened in the past and so much that I want for myself that I feel that I cannot do when I am at home. I am from Polokwane. Polokwane is a very small town. There's only so much that you can do, especially in the field that I am trying to pursue. So when I moved out from home, I said I am never coming back home. And I wanted, and I still want to stick to that, to say I'm not coming back home. I'm not picking my bags and moving back home. And now it's not even an option because now I am engaged and I'm about to have like another baby. I can't leave my partner here and go home. I can't leave my kids here. I can't uproot my kids from here and go home. I can't uproot myself, my life here, and go home because my career is failing. Well, I feel like it's failing. So that was 2019. In 2020, when I was about to pick up and learn, COVID hit. And for a couple of the first few months of the hard lockdown, I really did sit down and try to just structure things and learn more about the industry, which was good. And I feel like it's something that I should have been consistent in doing the whole year instead of doing it for a couple of months and then dropping it, because if I had stuck through, I most probably would have been in a better place by now. But we'll never know because I didn't stick it through. So now it's 2021 and I'm just like, Millicent, you need to be aggressive in pushing your career. You need to be I don't know how, I don't even have words to share, but I'm at a point where I feel like I need to upgrade, I need to upscale. And I don't, okay, let me not lie and say I don't know how. I know what I'm supposed to do to upscale, but the biggest thing holding me back is the fear of rejection. Because the one thing that holds me back as a freelancer is that I charge like very like basic. I know in my other videos I have said the correct information, which is still correct, but it is something that I personally am having a hard time practicing, especially with long-term clients. With new clients, I'm able to just put my foot down because they're new, so we don't have a kind of relationship. But with someone that I've known for longer, I feel like but now I feel like I'm better than, I'm kiki. I don't know how to put it, but yeah. So my pricing needs to change. I keep saying I'm gonna upgrade. Sometimes I will go on Canva and do my rate card, and then I'll just be like, maybe it's a little too much. Let me just, or maybe I'll have the rate card, but when someone says code, I will still undercode. I don't know why okay, let me not lie again. I know why I do that. I do that because I always, when you're bidding for a tender, you wanna, you want to stand a better chance, and usually people that get chosen are people that have like competitive pricing. But I feel that my pricing is not competitive, it's just ridiculous because it's keeping me on the same level. And the reason why I'm on the same level is because I'm charging the same prices that I charged last year, and that's not how things work. I mean, every year rental properties increase rent by 10% or 15% or even 20%. Insurances increase, our life policies increase, a lot of things increase as years go by because inflation really on tama. But I don't do that, and I'm just like, what? Why, Millicent? I need to stop being. I think I'm a very confident person. I want to believe that I'm a very confident person, but when it comes to work, I don't have enough work confidence. I am doubtful of my abilities, whereas every single time I've worked on a project, I've always gotten great results. I've always gotten amazing feedback from my supervisor or from my client. whether I'm freelancing or I'm working full-time at the time, when I do the job, I make sure that I get it done to the T, you know. But for some reason, that is not enough to make me realize and understand that I am good enough to charge X amount of money, the same as what other people are charging. And I'm just like, so that's just where I am. I am feeling like, I'm not upgrading. Bopulo baka outside the way. I know, as much as we say don't tie your goals to your age, sometimes these thoughts do creep into our minds. Sometimes these thoughts do come up, and sometimes it's not even that they want to cripple you, but it's to remind you that you need to pick up the pace. You need to pick up the pace. As much as you don't want to put pressure on yourself, you should not be slacking or sleeping on yourself. I'm making this video to hold myself accountable, that next year this time I need to hold myself accountable. If I'm still feeling stuck, it's on me. It's not on other people, because someone cannot say to me, but Millicent, you're not charging enough. Millicent, you're not studying enough. Millicent, you're not networking enough. No, that's on me. Those are my personal responsibilities, things that I need to do for myself and for my career. I want to upscale to a point whereby I can afford medical aid, I can buy a car, I can buy a house. I think about those things, but can I afford those things? No, I cannot. And I'm a mother. Imagine, I don't want to be a broke mom. I don't want to be a broke mother. I want to be able to provide for my kids a whole lot of stuff, like luxuries. I can afford basics, but I want to be able to afford luxuries for my kids and for myself. I want to see a Perfume 1.5 and not even flinch and just buy it, And I'm grateful that at this point where I'm feeling very stuck and unmotivated in my career, I have a partner who's very supportive and who's always encouraging me to do the introspection, and to face my demons, and to say to myself, yes, at the moment I'm feeling stuck. Yes, at the moment I'm pricing incorrectly. Yes, at the moment I'm scared to say no to clients. Yes, at the moment I don't know how to put in boundaries between me and clients. And this is what I'm going to do to remedy those things. I'm a big planner, so what I have done, I took my journal, I wrote down at least 5 goals, if I'm not mistaken, that I wanted to achieve in 5 years. But I think I need to go back maybe today or tomorrow, while these feelings are still very raw and fresh in my heart and in my head, and to say, these are the short-term goals or the steps I'm going to take to ensure that next year I'm in a different place. Also, another thing that I did this year, which I had never done in my freelancing career, was to create an income or an invoice tracker where I put in all the clients I've worked with all the projects I've worked on, and I put the amount of money that I have earned from those projects. I just want to kind of see how much I make in a year, and that should be my benchmark to say, if in 2021 I made X amount of money, in 2022 I need to make double this money or triple this money, depending on how much that money is. Looking at it now, it's an okay amount of money, but it's not. For someone with my experience, it's mediocre. I'm just gonna put myself out there. For someone with my experience, it's mediocre. I've worked with big brands. I've worked Samsung. I've worked Escom, Road Accident Fund, HiQ. I've worked with all these big brands, but I still charge like someone who has 1 month experience. Like, why am I doing that to myself? The doubt, the self-doubt, it's so consuming. It's too much. It's disappointing and it's disheartening. Sometimes I just feel like, you know what, flip this. I'm just gonna apply for jobs, go work 9 to 5 and bring back home the bacon, pay my bills, move on with my life, leave this passionate thing alone. But I know that I will not be fulfilled. I know that I will be an angry person. I know that I'll be sad, and in the long run I will probably be blaming my kids and saying, if I didn't have kids I wouldn't have done this, if I didn't what, and I do not want that for myself. I want to be a happy person. I am happy now, but I could be happier. I have money now, but I could have more. I want to afford izinto, my daughter. I want to afford the things, So yeah, I know this video is just a vent. There's really no motivation here. I'm just venting to say that I'm feeling very stuck and unmotivated. I am feeling like I'm failing myself. I am sleeping on myself. I am not practicing what I have been preaching for years to other people about know your worth. I don't know my worth when it comes to work, because if I knew my worth, with fat bank balance, you know, nkabe no ke ya ko VW ke yo bona me boto shwana, you know, to see which one I can buy. But because I don't know my worth when it comes to work, ke se maka Uber. Like, because I'm sleeping on myself, it's on me. It's not someone else doing, it's on me. Like, I've been contemplating how I'm going to tell my clients that I am enforcing an increment to certain services that I've been offering them for the past 2 years. I mean, who works for 2 years and doesn't ask for a negotiate an increase? Besides me, who does that? And I'm still battling with the percentage of the increment or how much you are. Yo, guys, my struggles are a lot, but they all stem from not having confidence in my work. They all stem from me fearing being rejected. And you know what? I'm on maternity leave now, starting from today. Today is my first day of maternity leave. That is the one thing I'm proud of, that I was able to afford myself maternity leave while being a freelancer. What I simply did was just the money that I saved throughout the year, I took some of it and I paid my portion of the house bills that are payable upfront, and then I'm going to be relaxing the next 3 months. And in January, I want to hit the ground running. So it means this remaining 3 months of the year, I need to work on my portfolio, I need to work on my rate card, I need to work on my contacts. So in January, I'm just busting and busting and busting and busting and busting. Yes, busting. Why I need to be making moves like I'm a mad person. I need to network for my small business so that it can grow and get clients, and so it can generate money for itself. I need to bust my ass so that as a freelancer I can get good contracts. I need to bust my brand. I need to bust my ass for YouTube, because the one thing that has kept me motivated and kept me going on my sad and slow days is me creating these videos and knowing that somebody somewhere is probably going to do better than me, and because they are hearing from my mistakes, you know, because that's how I also learn. Some of the things that I know that I'm improving on is because I watched someone or I heard someone saying they did this and this how they got out, and I want the same for my viewers, that they get something from me, they turn the bad in my life to be something good in their life. So next year I'll be busting ass. I am promising myself that next year I'm gonna be busting ass, and I'm gonna start busting ass now on my maternity leave by just simply working on these internal issues. And I'm probably gonna bring up this topic with my mentor when I do meet up with her next year, because this year I'm not gonna be able to meet with her, so I'm just gonna be needing to put these things together, all these thoughts, these plans together, and so that my mentor can help me bring them to life. She can teach me some techniques and hopefully connect me with some people who can assist me and coach me. But at the moment, I'm feeling unmotivated. I am feeling stuck. I'm feeling stagnant. But at the end of the day, me owning up to these feelings is me also saying I'm going to stand up for myself. It's me saying I'm going to do better. It's me saying, Millicent, you can do this. And if you are rejected, it's okay. Even Jesus was rejected, but my boy still did what he was meant to do, and he succeeded. And you are a child of the boy, so you will, you know, uzophumelela. So yeah, that's just all I wanted to share with you guys. Nothing motivating here, just me sharing how I have been feeling. And I hope that you guys can share with me how, if you felt like this before, how did you guys get out of that dark hole? How did you guys pick up yourselves? And if you feel the same as me, just share a heart emoji, and you know, let's just give each other strength and nice vibes in the comment section. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Keep safe.